another team report. This is for the European Championships that were held in London in February, and this is the most I've prepped for any tournament ever. I was actually starting a new job the day after the weekend of UIC, so I had time to just really try and prep for this. So I was playing a lot of limited stores, and I was running this team and playing really well. It's Ice Rider, Amoonguss, Pelipper, Landorus, Fluttermane, and Scarf Urshifu. However, going into EYC, the meta was a bit weird. People were making predictions. It was a huge tournament, and people were expecting Shadow Rider to resurge. So my team was playing well against Shadow Rider. I had ways to beat it, but the bulkier ones that would survive Scarf, Urshifu, Rain, Tailwind, hyper offensive ones, I was really struggling against them. And this team was good, but you had to play really well to always win. And I was playing well. And there are times where I look at this team and I do wish maybe I just trusted this team at UIC. However, the day before UIC, I just didn't believe in this team. And shout out Sean and Trim because they spent the whole day building a new team with me. And while it wasn't the best idea to change team the day before, the team I ended up going with is this team here. So the team I took to EUIC was Calyrex Ice Rider, Ogremon Cornerstone, Pelipper, Landorus, Rapid Strike, and Roaring Moon. So we were testing the Shadow Rider matchup a ton, and we settled on this. Everything has a chance to survive Astral Barrage from Life Orb Shadow Rider, and it's quite a favourable role. And we found the lines that if I lead Pelipper, Roaring Moon, and then bring Landorus Urshifu in the back, the Shadow Rider Fairy stuff, I can actually win quite comfortably. The matchup is still horrible, but I don't think my opponent would be prepared for me to not bring my restricted. Anyway, so yeah, this is the team I ended up locking in, and the team was good, except the problem was I built the team the day before. I think I built the team in game around 11 p.m. the night before UIC. So I didn't have too much faith in the team, unfortunately. I thought it was the right team on paper, but I just didn't get enough time to be comfortable with it. And before I know, it was too late, and it was time to play. So put all that prep into the Shadow Rider matchup, and round one, that's what I pulled. I pulled Shadow Rider Clefairy, Mienshao. The predictions were correct, and I win 2-0. I don't bring Ice Rider, I don't bring Cornerstone, I win 2-0. The game plan works perfectly. So round two, started off with a win, and I'm feeling good. Round two, Mal Harada, World Championship semi-finalist, also running Shadow Rider, was not prepared for this sort of stuff. This is probably just auto loss alongside Shadow Rider Dozo. Couldn't win, lost 2-0. Round three, played Miraidon. I threw this game so hard, and it still frustrates me now. I literally could have just... So it was Miraidon on Red Health and a Frigoroth, and the Frigoroth on Electric Seed, it was Citrus Berry, and I had Booster Energy Moon, and I knocked off the Frigoroth. I could have literally just knocked off the Miraidon and just Glacial Lance the Frigoroth. I got really greedy, and it came back to bite me. And all of a sudden I'm 1-2. I've never started this bad before. This should have been a win. I completely threw, and this loss was solely on me. And then all of a sudden my back's up against the wall. However, round four, I managed to claw it back. Joseph is at his first ever tournament. He decided to turn up, and yeah, this was a really close game, 2-1. I was learning the team on the go. I had only really practiced the Shadow Rider matchup. Like I said, I didn't feel super confident, but I was able to win. So now I'm 2-2, still with a shout. We're going to round 5. I play Lunala, and I win 2-0. I win very comfortably. I think I won both of them 4-0. So I'm 3-2. So I've calmed myself down. I'm feeling good. And then we play the Arabega team again, and I win 2-0 again. So we're 4-2. This loss is still on my mind, and I'm still frustrated, but I'm glad I've composed myself. And then sadly, I play Shadow Rider again in round 7. It doesn't work this time. I can't beat this Shadow Rider team. He makes some good calls. It was close. Well, it wasn't close. I lost 2-0 and I got it came down to one turn in each game. One turn he withdrew his Shadow Rider for a Moongus into a Surging Strikes and burned my Urshifu. And then in game 2, because I couldn't come back from that, I was ready to do it again, and he just Astral Barrage and I lose. Fair play, well played to him. He made day 2, and I'm already out, so I don't get to go into winning in. However, I do win my final game, and I go 5-3 again. I come 407th. You know, loads of players went 5-3. 407th out of, what was it, 1400 odd. But yeah, this round 3 loss just haunts me still. I liked the team. It was just, I just didn't have enough experience with it. And yeah, it was disappointing. It is what it is. But I decided I'm not going to give up on this team. I think the team was right. I think I just didn't have the time to be comfortable with it. And there was the Stockholm Regional Championship coming up. And I'm going to drop a team report for that, because that is a bit of a different story. So yeah, I'll drop that. Thank you for listening and watching, and bear with the commentary again. Just a bit of a disappointing tournament. I felt if I built this team 2 weeks before, I could have had a really good run, and round 3 just still, you know, it still just haunts me. I completely fucked up, you know, and fair play to my opponent for capitalising, but I should really have gone 2-1. Just in general, disappointing. But yeah, it is what it is, and you can't dwell on it too much. We'll do a little bit of a breaking down the team. Terra Poison, once again, it was just for Zam matchup. I went fast. I went 131 speed on Lando, 128 on Urshifu. A lot of this team was not optimized either. In Stockholm, before Stockholm, I actually optimized the team, and I'm looking at these spreads now, and I'm like, these are just so suboptimal. But euic is done, and it was a little disappointing. However, I did build a team that I do actually believe in, and looks like a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll drop the Stockholm team report soon, and you can see how I got on there.